Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. It is March, and that means springtime, and it also means that I just got my March Mystery Tackle Box Pro in the mail. I'm going to unbox it for you here in a second. This video is brought to you by Mystery Tackle Box, and if you aren't familiar with Mystery Tackle Box, it is a monthly subscription-based service where you will get a box of lures every month that are planned for the particular time of year that you are getting that box. And if you are a beginner fisherman, it is a great way to build up your tackle arsenal. And if you are an experienced fisherman, it's a great way to learn about some new lures and new techniques that you might not otherwise try. So I highly recommend them. Check them out using the URL in the description down below and use code RHINO at checkout, and you can get your first box for as little as 10 bucks. So let's go ahead and get into the March 2021 MTB Pro Bass Edition. And since I got your attention, I thought I might also mention that for the next several weeks, Karl's Bait and Tackle is in spring training mode, and you can save 15 to 40% off all kinds of good stuff for spring fishing, stuff by Guggen Squad, BioSpawn, and Sims. So go check them out in the URL down below, and I highly recommend being a Karl's Club member where you can save 30% on most things year-round. So without further ado, let's get this box open. I'm a little bit concerned about this sticker right here. Not sure what that signifies. Hope they didn't send me a reject box. I guess we're about to find out. But let's get the knife and open her up. Alright, usually the first thing I try to find is the card that tells me everything that's inside the box. And it's not on top. There's some other literature that I see here. There's the Dibble Fishing Tips and Tricks. I see that they've kind of updated it with a new material, but it usually has some articles in there. But this month they're featuring articles on fishing reels and pre-spawn fishing, how to catch trout, a walleye article, jerkbait fishing. Ooh, lots more articles in this flavor of this thing. I like it. Looking forward to reading that later. And then there's a sticker that got mangled in the mail. Maybe that's why it was a reject. Oh, it's some sort of weightlifting fish with a mohawk. And let me find that card. Down there at the bottom. That's not it. And that's not it. I do not see the What's Inside Your Box card. Alright, I don't have a What's Inside Your Box card, so we're going to have to play this one by ear. The only bad thing is, I'm not going to be able to tell you what the recommended retail prices are on these items unless I'm able to look them up online, and if I can, I'll put them down here like I ordinarily do on my unboxing videos. But first on the pile from Realis is the Deca Nomase Gill, and it looks like one of those realistic looking bluegill type baits, and it looks like it comes with like a wacky looking, and literally a wacky style hook. Be odd to fish it that way. It says that it sinks. It looks pretty nice. See if I can get a color on it. Burning red gill. And I don't read Japanese, so I can't tell you what the rest of that stuff says. But it does have a picture on the back about how to rig this thing, and I'll have to go online to find more information about that. Here's a close look at it. Again, it's very realistic. I'll give it a fish if I can figure out how to rig it. Alright, wish I could tell you how much that cost. Next from Gambler, the 3-inch Little Otter. And these look like they are green pumpkin colored, and they are beaver style looking baits. And I have a pretty big collection of those. This looks like a 4-pack. Here's a close look at it. Let me know how you would rig that. Would you put it on a jig? use it as a trailer, or would you just rig it Texas style? I think I would just rig it Texas style. Alright, those are pretty nice. Got some terminal tackle here from Eagle Claw, laser sharp wide gap hooks. These are 4/0, and I like fishing with 4/0. That's pretty much my favorite hook size. I don't use wide gaps that often, but they do have their place depending on the lure that you're using. And these look pretty good. It's a 3-pack. I could probably pair these up with those Gambler little otters that I just showed you. Okay. From 10,000 Fish, the Shimmer Shad. And these are those big long ones, the 5-inchers. I've got a package of the shorter ones in this same color, which is Violet Shad. These are great drop shot baits, and I look forward to giving these another soak. I got bit on these pretty good a couple of years ago. And this looks like a 4-pack from 10,000 Fish. Alright, from Lake Fork, the Live Magic Shad. Ooh, these are some pretty sick looking little swim baits. I bet you these guys got some really good action. Don't know what they retail for, but this is a 6-pack. And here's a close look at them. And they do give you some information on the back about how to rig them. It looks like they're using a keel weighted swim bait hook. And I've got some of those, so I shouldn't have any trouble rigging this thing up. But they said you could also fish it weightless, wacky rigged, Texas rigged, nail rigged, Carolina rigged, jig head rigged, drop shot rigged, or on umbrella rigs. I'm looking forward to trying those out. See if I can find a color. I cannot, but I'll go out on a limb and call it Watermelon Red Flake. Okay. From the Guggen Squad, the Clickbait vibrating jig. This is the Guggen Squad's answer to the chatterbait. And I bought 2 of these a couple of months ago. I have not fished them yet. I like fishing chatterbait, so I don't see any reason why I wouldn't like fishing these guys. And I like the color on this one. And I could probably use either that Gambler Little Otter or that Live Magic Shad from Lake Fork. Either one of those would probably make a pretty good trailer on this guy. See what the specs are on this one. It's a 3/8 ouncer, and it's a Sexy Shad as the color, and it's got a 4/0 hook on it. Pretty nice. And then the last bait in the box is a Biospawn Rattlebot in red, and the official color is Magma. And I'm pretty psyched to have that. I've got 3 other ones, and I don't have this color. I've got another red one that's a brighter red, you know, a crawl color. But I'm pretty happy to have this one. The fish are really biting red colors right now. So I definitely will get this one wet this coming weekend, more than likely. So let me pile all this stuff back into the box. And I wanted to show you the last 2 little items that were in there that I didn't really focus on. There's an information card on the Biospawn Rattlebot, and there's 2 versions of that bait. One that's a crawl imitator, and one is a shad imitator or a bait fish imitator. And you can kind of see that there. And on the other side, it gives you some more little information about that and what went into its development. And likewise, from MTB Hat Guy, he's got an information card in here on that Guggen Squad clickbait, and it tells you about how to fish that, and it gives you some information about areas on your body of water where it might be most effective. So that's it for the month of March and my Mystery Tackle Box Pro Bass Edition. Thank you for watching, and please go check out Mystery Tackle Box and Carl's Bait and Tackle in the URLs down below, and take advantage of this spring training event that they got going on for the next several weeks. You won't be sorry. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.